Fun facts. Giving you fun facts all day today.
Learning all about
That was so inappropriate.
trucking.
No, I'm going to be like, so my grandma died.
Okay.
I flew in from Chicago. Bore my arms tired.
No, you know, when this podcast started,
I had a penis once.
it was all about your
Ernie's gonna leave.
dad jokes.
Stop it.
It was about my dad joke. It's alright. So anyways, so how's everybody's life going? I haven't seen you in almost a month. Good. Awesome. Good chat. Good chat.
I had fun. I went to a car show /
I should
did
have
a
muted.
detour in Nashville. Why?
Because I coughed.
Oh yeah.
But I want our listeners to know that every time I cough, just think of a hairball.
Just a human.
human size.
A human size hairball.
That was such a fun game.
What is it, like a basketball?
I keep forgetting to buy one
Cat
for myself.
It
was
was like a basketball or like a softball. Did we decide on the size?
So cats are about like ping pong ball size sometimes.
Yeah, so that'd be like a softball.
So human size may go basketball.
Maybe 14-inch. No, I think a softball. Basketball might be too big.
Yeah,
because
I'll probably die.
Even a golf ball. Good luck.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck?
You good?
Did that just happen?
I should have muted myself.
You should have muted. Do you know what button it is? It's this one right here.
The one that's lit up.
Got it.
The one next to it.
The one that's lit.
Up.
We need that. Hey.
You're 3.
Huh?
Good
Thank
job,
you.
guys. Good job.
I look at the death glare I'm receiving right now.
Can't have fun around here.
No. You don't understand.
We never did an intro.
Applause is never.
Applause never ends abruptly like that.
Yeah, they do.
It's always a few. No, you got the people that are lagging behind, and then you got like they just want to make it known that they appreciate whatever happened more than everybody else that was clapping because they're still clapping even though the other people stopped clapping.
That was the thing in high school.
My
grade school.
My fans, when I say stop, they stop. All right, that's enough.
Damn.
And then
He is not talking about any of you listeners. He would never disrespect you like that.
No, he's talking about when he was a DJ Stalin.
Oh, got it.
I was DJ Stalin.
Yeah. Fucking
DJ
wow,
Hitler,
dude.
come on the ones and twos.
Whoa.
Hey, that was...
Whoa.
All
that
right.
was...
What is wrong with this guy?
That's why I went with Stalin, because he's even worse.
Right. What's wrong with this
So
guy?
Hitler was nicer than Stalin?
I don't know. Maybe. People say.
Just fucking with
No, people say.
You say.
People say.
People say. Oh.
See, he is our age. He's like, my back hurts. I gotta go.
Yeah, I know.
I can't.
It's like falling apart.
What if I did my southern accent? Is that better?
Yes.
I sound a
Well,
lot
I can
better.
always
That actually
talk like
sounds better.
this. I can
No,
declare a lot of
thank you.
things.
Thank you.
Can't
Oh my God, when you just said, just reminded me of a movie I just watched. Did you ever watch The Life of...
My Life as a Dog or
The
a boy?
Wife of
Pie?
David Gain?
Mm-mm.
Yes, it was with the one from House of Cards. What's his name?
Spacey?
Yes.
No.
And
Kevin?
Just that voice reminded me of him.
K-Pax
And it
was
made
Kevin
me
Spacey's
Miss
best
him,
movie.
but then I'm like, you can't miss him because he's canceled.
No,
K-Pax? Is that the one where he's an alien?
Where, yeah, and then he just
Oh, no, I'm
disappears
thinking
and
of-
everybody's like, wait a minute.
I'm thinking of Powder, though.
Powder was good too.
Isn't he an alien, too?
They're all aliens. We're all aliens.
Powder was an alien, I'm pretty sure.
You sure?
Spacey's best movie is Seven. What are you talking about?
Well, Seven and then K-Pax.
He was in it for like 5 minutes.
And he fucking stole the show.
He
did, but that wasn't his best movie.
He was amazing in
But that's kind of where I'm at. Like, he's a great actor. Phenomenal actor. But it's like, shit that happened in the past showing up. It's like...
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I felt bad immediately because I remembered he's canceled.
So...
I'm over it. No, I'm going to talk about Kevin Spacey. It's like, hey, it happened. He probably learned his lesson. Bring him back. He's a good actor. As long as he acts. I'm just over cancel culture. It's
people still support Chris Brown.
And if you fart wrong, you're canceled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just over
I don't
it.
agree with cancel culture. Because I do think that people are redeemable.
No, but...
It was a different time.
They might be
make
redeemable.
mistakes.
It depends on what.
Al Franken.
I'm saying cancel culture. I'm not saying canceling people. I'm talking about cancel culture where one person makes a mistake that
20
is
years
redeemable.
ago.
Stuff like that too.
Yeah.
And then everybody is so ready to just cancel. Like, shut up.
So
we're still going to do whatever we're going to do. Listen
Al
to whatever we're
Franken
going to do. Watch what we're going to watch.
Is the perfect example of that.
Okay, but...
Had a picture. None of that stuff. Like, he didn't even touch. It was just a joke. Cancel. He's got to resign. He's got to do all. It's like, dude. Like, during that time, I don't think he thought he was going to be a senator. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
but I'm pretty sure that the person that brought that forward
was probably doing it to do,
but was also probably either bullied or coerced or paid.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
a mixture
agree.
of all of those.
But he's like the nicest guy ever.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's so shitty. That something
his
like
wife,
that could
his
happen.
kid, like, he's a family guy. Like, he's just kind of like, hey, I did that way before all this. Like, it was just the times. It was a joke. Like,
so to bring it back to Kevin Spacey, the reason why I thought about that was because I just finished watching that movie.
Which one?
The one that I just said, The Life of David.
Yeah,
I think it's Gain.
Duchovny.
You guys never watched
David
it?
Duchovny,
where he was on
X-Files. You're just watching X-Files.
I didn't know that this movie existed. It's an older movie.
Which movie?
The Life of David.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I mean, he was
really good in it. I didn't like the only thing I didn't like about the movie was that I felt like the production was a little shitty.
Well,
for real, like they would go in between scenes where it would spin around, and I'm like, what is going on right now? It was weird.
Those are all artistic choices.
Correct. That some of them were bad.
They were bad.
No,
choices.
they bought a Mac,
but that
and they're
was
like,
really
"What's this
good.
button do?"
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. But the movie was
It was
really
their first
good.
Mac.
And
Yeah.
I just missed Kevin Spacey for a minute.
No, and then another one, Horrible Bosses.
Oh, I love Jason.
Jason Sudeikis was hilarious in it. Charlie Day was funny. Even Jason Bateman, like, they were all funny.
I love Jason Bateman.
Kevin Spacey was funny in that one too.
Yes.
Like when Charlie Day kept stabbing him with the EpiPen. He's like, "What are you doing?" It was just like too funny.
Okay, so I need to. I guess I don't understand something. It's okay to cancel people, but cancel culture is not cool.
Correct, because I feel like cancel a person, right? So if somebody, let's say, who can I say? Who do you like?
That got canceled.
An actor. Who's your favorite actor?
Oh, we'll do Louis C.K.
Okay, fine. Let's say it comes out that he butchered.
He's coming back, by the way.
A bunch of people, molested a bunch of kids. Just horrible shit.
Here, let's
right?
do Michael Jackson.
Just listen to me. How about if he came out with all of that, right? And then everybody's like, yeah, we can't support him anymore. I'm okay canceling him.
Yeah, that's a different scenario.
That's what I'm saying. If it's and it doesn't have to be even a famous person. I've canceled people in my life. There's nothing wrong with that.
I wouldn't say that I canceled somebody because somebody else said cancel them. They might have made me aware of something, but to me, it's like, well, that's how I weigh it out. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, because you're comparing one or another, and I'm telling you what, for me, cancel being able to cancel someone. Yeah, I'm done with them. As opposed to cancel culture, where it's like people are ready to crucify someone for saying something, like you said, like bringing a tweet from 15 years ago, and it just look at Friends. Yeah. It's so popular right now. There's so much politically incorrect things that happen. That show would not make it today.
No.
So there. I'm not saying that certain things that people say or do, 15 years ago means because it happened 15 years ago, they're exempt from taking accountability.
No, it was just a different time.
That's the point, is that you're giving that person the opportunity to take accountability. Cancel culture does not allow you to do that. They're just like, oh, you fucked up and you put that out there, you're done.
Yep.
Forget it.
20
I don't even
years
want to
ago,
hear what you have to say.
I wasn't even alive then.
Yeah,
but
what
you
if
put
that
that
person,
out there?
like over the last 10 years, had their own self-reflection, and now they've, put energy and time into things that are important.
People change, and that is a true fact.
For stuff like that, a bad tweet,
you just
that's
get older.
Redeemable.
Just because you get canceled doesn't mean that you're dead in the ground.
Well, obviously it doesn't, but when we're talking about, like in the case of a celebrity,
if they say something shitty,
who they are.
If they say something shitty,
they can't do what they love and they're passionate about anymore because they're canceled.
And they make it up, they will get uncanceled.
Here we go.
But if you have somebody that does something shitty, like
you said, Louis C.K., he just pulled his wiener out.
Like kill people. Yeah. So what?
He just pulled his wiener out.
I feel like you're just saying what I'm saying in a different way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think all three of us are on the same page about cancel.
I'm just trying to think, but I'm just trying to...
Things happen, views change.
We're not talking about like these unicorn situations or like if people are lying about stuff. I'm talking about just factual things that happen. Like, that person did tweet that or that person did kill someone.
Exactly.
Not opinions, like actual facts.
But
then we'd say, you're done.
Like
you
I said,
can no longer do what you love or are passionate about
they
anymore.
can. Just some people are not going to support them.
Well,
exactly.
Louis
so then what's the point for them?
But that's their fuck up.
But
wow.
But that was their fuck up 20 years ago.
A tweet 15 years ago, you think that your life deserves to be ruined?
No,
even though things change.
That's what I'm saying, that the cancel culture does. It ruins people's lives over something that can be addressed.
Which is probably already changed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 15 years ago compared to now, views change.
Okay,
things happen.
And he knows this because we've had a podcast where we talked about this.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember that one.
What I'm saying is, okay, if somebody says something that sucks and they get canceled, and then they just work to like rebuild their image. That's everybody has to deal with that.
But they have to rebuild.
I don't really understand what the issue is.
In the view
because
of
if you have other people saying
let's
cancel.
Let's say you have 75 people out of 100 are your fans, right? And those people are buying stuff from you, supporting, like that's how you're getting paid. And then that dwindles down to 25% because of what somebody, we're going to cancel that person.
No. Not because of,
you know what I'm saying?
Not because of what somebody, because of what you did.
But that's fine.
That's still on you.
That's fine. Because now, right, so that change happened. You just sent out a stupid tweet.
15 years ago, things were different.
Well,
compared to right now.
Let's talk about right now.
So that person comes out and says, you know what? I tweeted this. It was ignorant. That was
Kevin
a long
Hart
time ago.
That.
And, Kevin
Kevin Hart did that. And he's
10 years, you find something in the last 10 years that I've said that was like that. I've done a lot of self-reflection. I've grown and blah, blah, blah. I'm not that person. And just look at what I've done. That should prove, my action should prove I'm not that person. Then the society has their choice of saying more than likely, oh, cool. He gave a heartfelt,
right.
Tiger Woods is a perfect example of that. And then he went about his business and nothing. But then when all that stuff happened with his wife, then it was a different.
Michael Jordan did the same thing because of the time.
He could have lost everything.
Because of the time. Michael Jordan cheated on his wife like crazy. Divorced him. It was in the news. Mm-hmm. Tiger Woods does it. And it's like, get rid of him. Lose all sponsorship.
Exactly.
Michael Jordan did the same fucking thing. And that's kind of where I'm at with cancel culture. It's like,
yeah, but like diehard Tiger Woods fans would probably be like, not, that's not an issue.
But I don't think Jordan.
To them.
I think Jordan's quiet because of that.
But it was personally to him. So like when he was saying, he lost a lot of sponsorship, and that's what I'm saying when I say that 100 to 25%, you're losing all of that money. You're losing everything that you have worked toward, even though you aren't that same person you were 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Like, yeah, you can address and say and acknowledge the mistake you made,
but it goes into
lose everything that you've made over that whole time when you weren't there.
People
That's
change.
Ridiculous to me.
Okay, but the example that you guys just used was for Tiger Woods. That happened in real time.
Okay,
that wasn't something that happened 15 years ago. So
but
that
Michael Jordan was happening in real time.
Right.
But we didn't have Twitter.
Okay, I understand.
No, Ernie, there are plenty of people that something has come out from 15 years ago and they lost all their sponsorship.
Kevin Hart is a perfect example.
And by the way,
where he talked about his kid being gay, he would
yes,
it's probably
20 years ago.
It's probably in their contract that they have to be model citizens or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if you get any scandals, we're gonna drop your sponsorship. So like they knew that going into it. I don't really have any remorse or pity when you're making that much money and you've made that much money off of people. If that's in your contract, then that's in your contract.
Then reverse the roles
don't
to
do
you.
That. Be better.
Reverse the role to you.
It's like athletes that get in fucking trouble with the law. To me, it's like, well, you deserve to lose everything. You had everything.
Well, athletes, that's a
we're talking
drug,
about
more
like
of a
old
drug alcohol clause.
Even then, if it's drug alcohol, like that's like a victimless
but if he
crime,
goes, if that athlete goes, fuck gays, 15 years ago, he loses everything because they pulled up his Twitter feed. He wasn't in that contract
back then, right?
Back then, that's why it's like
you signed on with me, who I am today.
Exactly.
You didn't sign on with who I was as a teenager or a 20-year-old who didn't know shit.
But I feel like someone.
Yeah, views changed from when I was 20.
Okay. First of all, though, again, you're making two different arguments.
Well, no, that's
the example that you used was someone who it happened to real time, right? Like
Jordan didn't lose anything.
Like Tiger is the example that you used. And then you're talking about, they found a tweet 15 years ago. They're different. Those are different examples.
But those are all
Twitter
the
wasn't
kinds
around
of
back
things
then.
Right.
So what I'm saying
in
is that
culture. So you're okay with cancel culture as long as it's in real time.
I mean, I'm okay with cancel culture in general. I think it's capitalism. I think that's people voting with their dollar. And if businesses are choosing to stop doing business with somebody, it's for a reason.
Well, it's a business decision at that
point. Right, because that person is now hurting your brand. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody said it.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Bad press is good press.
Yeah. Okay. So,
somebody.
What I was gonna say, what I was going to finish my thought from earlier. If something happened 15 years ago, then you can have like a statement, like a public statement like that, like hey, I've grown. That was
Kevin
15
Hart
years
did
ago.
that. Yeah, Kevin Hart did that.
And it won't affect you
because then his kid,
like you said, Kevin Hart, right? That dude is not starving.
But he ended up being I think his son ended up being gay or something like that.
No, that's what's his name? The basketball player, Dwayne Wade.
Oh. Well, no, it was just one of that thing. Like it was like if his kid was ever gay,
on it were canceled.
See, I'm okay with like Michael Vick being canceled for having those dog rings. You know what I mean? Like that deserves it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
no, I
that
agree.
guy should not have a job.
He's probably
with the NFL
doing it right now as we speak.
Terrible.
And that's what sucks because he's got that NFL contract that's going to pay him forever till he dies. So even though the NFL stands for not for long. Like you love these players and they're gone all of a sudden,
right? I mean,
so like
they get banged up, and they get paid.
But what I'm saying is, there's something there where Michael Vick is getting paid, where he doesn't need to go to Starbucks and go get a job because shit's rough. That's what I'm saying. So he could go back to his old ways because according to our laws, he went to trial for it and was found not guilty. So they can't take him back. It's double jeopardy at that point.
I didn't know that. I thought he did.
I thought he was found guilty.
Oh, yeah, he was found guilty.
Didn't he go to jail?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he went to jail.
Either way it goes, they can't take him back for the same crime.
Right.
Yeah. Because
they can if you do it again. They can if you do it again. It's not like you got murdered murdered one person and then you murder someone 20 years in the future.
I already went to jail for that dog.
Yeah, no, I've been in. No, they got me on murder already.
What is double jeopardy then? Double
jeopardy is being charged for the same crime twice, not the same kind of crime, like the actual crime.
Oh, like when you're
like
so, like if if you lost, if they charged you with murder and they found you not guilty, they can't. If new evidence comes, they can't charge you again for it.
Okay,
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
correct.
Yes. God, do you remember that when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I do remember. Jesus. I remember.
I was.
TVs were on everywhere.
Yeah, I was like 19.
I was in school.
Or 18.
I was in grade school.
I was 15.
I was in grade
97,
school.
right?
90.
No, it was earlier than that, wasn't it?
94.
It wasn't. It couldn't have been 94.
Because
I know that I was in college already.
Alexa, when was the OJ trial?
And I graduated high school in 95.
O.J. Simpson murder trial started on November 9th, 1994, and it ended on October 3rd, 1995.
Holy shit, almost a year.
Yeah.
Well, I specifically remember...
No wonder why they found him not guilty! Could you imagine being on...
The thing is,
Could you imagine?
The DNA evidence is...
It was the way that they spoke about it. Yeah. And the jurors have said that. Like if it would have made sense, then they could understand what these scientists were talking about.
Cochran, I tell you.
Yeah.
He was the guy to get.
Yep. Mastermind.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
I was
unless you're too
legit. Talk like that too.
That sucks. It's messaging. It's the messaging that got him off.
He talked like Mike at the liquor store. He's like, okay, knick-knack, paddywhack. That's how he talked, and the jurors were like all stupid.
And they've said that. They said that they came across as more relatable.
Really?
And that Marsha acted like she was too good for everybody in the room.
It doesn't matter.
She held on to that for a long time.
That's kind of where
Clark, she suffered with that.
That's kind of where I draw the line, where it's like a jury of your peers. It's like
she lost a can't lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they based it on
it was like
temperament.
A game set match almost, and
she was very direct, and she was so smart. Yeah.
She's professional.
Well, it's probably because she's like
she dead too.
No, she's still alive.
It was probably because
she was on that podcast I told you.
Come on, guys. Come on.
That's exactly how she came across, and I hate that because that's
he just happened to be there.
People tell me that all the time. I'm very condescending.
No.
When I feel funny. People should understand.
All right. The prosecution has its closing remarks.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Fucking kidding me?
Come on, guys. Don't be fucking dumbasses. Come on.
Yeah, you fuck sticks. Come on.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm going to go sit back down at this table. I have 45 minutes to kill. Feel free to use it any way you want.
Yeah. You can doodle. I don't care. Just
come on.
You can stare off into the abyss. I don't care. But
come on, really, guys.
While you're looking around this courtroom, just remember.
But I come on. When you talk about do you remember how old you were and stuff like that? I guess I was older than I thought. But I remember being in the cafeteria lunchroom. Well,
yeah.
It was our gymnasium that they had
actual English class.
Yeah, where I was in a
No. That's not what that face is for. Carry on.
So it was in a gymnasium where we had our lunch tables, and they had a fucking TV on, and
that's what that face was for.
Everybody was watching it, and when they fucking gave him the not guilty verdict,
so it was like, oh
no, everybody cheered.
Yeah,
all the kids were all like, "Yeah!"
He was still an icon at that point. He was still, he was older, but everybody knew who O.J. Simpson was.
Yeah, I think it was I think it was payback for Rodney King. That's how the people felt. You know what I mean? Because I was in a mostly Hispanic school, so it was just, I don't know. I felt like it was a racial thing.
It was during the podcast. I think I told you guys this.
They didn't want riots.
Who didn't?
L.A. They didn't want another riot if he went guilty. I remember watching the news, and they're like, "Oh, if it goes guilty, there's going to be riots."
Well, that was. But
they say that about all that stuff.
The jurors on
only seen about 2 riots in my life. Doesn't happen. I'm just kidding. Rodney.
See, I don't count the sports riots.
Capitol?
No, those don't count.
The sports riots, when the Bulls won and stuff like that. I don't think it's the same. People aren't angry.
No, they're like, we won.
Right.
They're happy, but they'll flip a car and set it on fire.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're not angry.
Right.
No, I just want to see this burn.
It was done out of love.
That's what it looks like underneath the car. I was just wondering, man.
Let's see if it'll explode like in the movies.
Which it doesn't.
No? Not even if you shoot it a couple of times?
No, not at all. So your gas tank is in the back.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So I remember my mom got in a car accident and like a telephone pole like fell on the car, but it hit like perfect, like where the two doors meet. So it was like the strongest area. So it hit it, but she said, she goes, I was concerned about my cigarette because I was smoking at the time. I thought my car was going to blow up. And I'm like sitting here like, I go, you could put a cigarette out in gasoline.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
It doesn't burn hot enough?
Well, no, you need a spark for gasoline. If you just put heat into it, it just gets warm. That's it. So you can put out diesel has a higher flash point. So you really need that's why it solidifies. So that's why when you go by a truck when they're like sleeping and it's on, it's because they don't want it to solidify.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They want it to keep.
Fun facts. Giving you fun facts all day today.
Learning all about.
That was so inappropriate.
Trucking.
No, I'm going to be like, so my grandma died. Okay. I flew in from Chicago, bore my arms tired.
No, when this podcast started,
I had a penis once.
It was all about your
Ernie's gonna leave.
Dad jokes.
Stop it.
It was about my dad jokes. And
I think he said bad.
Bad.
I'm just kidding.
They work. Yeah. Either way.
He's going through puberty today. Leave
Got
him
it.
alone. Leave him alone. Give you the benefit of the doubt.
But you haven't said a fucking dad joke in God knows how long.
The last one I had was the private tutor one. That one was fun.
Okay, we're not revisiting that again. We're not. We've done it like 2 or 3 times already.
To our new
good.
listeners. No.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I don't have a dad joke.
Oh.
Okay.
That's good.
Is that okay with everybody? No. Thank you.
I didn't use the fucking volume thing on that one.
I didn't.
God, Nate.
It's. My name's Nate.
Sorry, it's Nate.
Nate.
I thought it was DJ Stalin.
DJ Stalin in the house. Get it.
That's got to be Euro, right? Or it's gonna be like,
yeah, I'm
right?
gonna be like, bing, 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 bing.
Yes.
Yeah, like.
Do you think Nazis have like neo-Nazis? They have like DJ Hitler,
like they don't listen to oi music. They just listen to Euro trash music.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, this is my favorite. It goes like they become like real feminine all of a sudden.
I like that visual.
Yeah, like they're at the club, like, oh shit, this is my jam. Like, oh shit, DJ.
I wonder what
Marksky.
people were like the very first time they heard like
techno.
Yeah.
I would
like they were
imagine
just
that
in a
it's
bar
evolved.
and then it just like it
Yeah,
somebody had to play it the first time.
Beats, it's all about the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks like, oh, it's so catchy and stuff. It's the bass line that you're actually in love with. It's the way it comes back and doon, 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 because it plays with the drums and all that stuff, and the bass can go everywhere. And then if it becomes catchy with the words, you end up just but you fall in love with the bass line, just so you know. With
There's
song.
words in techno?
Yeah. Somebody scream. No, I'm just kidding.
The House of God.
Yeah, and the House of God. Doom,
The
doom,
House
doom,
of God.
Doom, doom, doom. God, we're from Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago
Jack
house,
had
everybody.
a groove.
Yeah.
Jack had a groove.
And in this groove, Jack knew how to twerk your body.
Work your body.
Yeah, that's definitely Chicago. Someone told me though that London originated house, or like there was also a London scene for house.
Ours became popular. Diamond Girl hit.
Diamond Girl? Is that what it was?
And actually, everybody's like, "Oh no, that's freestyle or heartthrob."
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's freestyle.
If you listen to it,
it's considered freestyle in a lot of circles.
House music, the way it goes. It's just the music's there. It's house. Chicago made it. It came from Chicago. Yeah.
So it beat out London house.
Yeah, because the hit happened. So Paul Johnson, good friend, passed.
Yeah, he just recently. Yeah.
Paul was great, people.
Couple months ago, right?
Awesome guy. Like, yeah, he was the type of guy, like, because you'd meet a lot of DJs where they would just be like, ugh, yeah, I'm DJ whatever, and fuck you. Paul was the one, like, if you were sitting there watching him spin, he'd be like, hey, man, what's going on? Like, he was the first to say hi to you. Like,
that's cool.
Hey, enjoy the culture, have fun. Like, this is what I'm doing. But when he did Get Down, 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 to Down. Yeah.
Yes.
I was at Hot Jams on Archer and Pulaski. I was at Hot Jams, and he was just sitting in there. And I bought I was like picking records out. I was like, yeah, give me that. And then I turned around. I was like, Paul? I'm like, hey, man, just sign it. And he signed it. It ended up being number 5 in the U.S., but it was number 1 in Europe and Asia for like months.
Oh, yeah.
Like it
That's
was
a
just
jam.
Oh, and
that's a jam.
That is true Chicago house right there. Like that is just ding, 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 ding. And it's a simple beat.
Yeah.
Just a simple, but it's that bass line. It's doon, 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 doon. And then you just have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just steady. But that's what I'm saying. You fall in love with the bass line, and then when the vocals hit, that's when you're like, oh, okay, I like the chorus.
Music with Nate.
There's not much.
Nate.
No, I think
I love that you hit a button.
Finally,
I know, right?
Yeah. Maria's hit buttons.
She said
you
music
don't.
With Nate.
Music with Nate. Hey, we're back. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna have mini podcasts in our podcast.
You know what I just learned?
What?
Not so long ago, maybe a couple years ago, that a couple of house, I guess, kind of songs that I liked had an artist singing them that I personally loved in a different genre and had no idea it was her. And I was like, what the?
They took a lot of vocals,
yes,
and then they just sampled them. Yeah, it's like when house music came out. That's when like everything. That's when the sampling started. Like where you brought this in, you had the bass line from like Chic or all these like disco tracks.
How do people go about getting all the individual tracks to songs though? Like, do you have to like reach out to the people who own them and shit like that? Or
a lot of stuff goes into.
Like if I just wanted to get vocals from a specific song so I can mash it up with something else.
Oh, so like Moby and Fatboy Slim.
Okay.
You remember them?
Yeah.
They'd have all these old tracks in the background. Like,
yeah.
And then they remix them and all that stuff. When it goes into the public domain, anybody can turn around and copyright it.
Okay.
So Disney is a big fan of not putting like Mickey because anytime you see a Mickey Mouse, like you have to pay Disney pretty much. So the public domain takes that away. So like Frankenstein, because Halloween's coming up, that's in the public domain. That's why you can get Halloween stuff like on your door with Frankenstein and all that stuff. So what Moby and Fatboy Slim did is they went to the public domain and found these songs that had no copyrights on them.
That's cool.
Sampled them, and then they put a copyright on it. So back in the 90s, early 2000s, that's why you heard all these like, I wanna, that's an old song. So they just re-copyrighted it under him, so he owns the rights to it for 20 years.
I heard in one of these another podcast that I listened to, it's called Heavyweight. One of the episodes was about Moby and one of his closest friends. Did you know that he hit it big finally because his best friend had these CDs in his house and he was playing them and it was kind of like African beats or whatever. And Moby was like, this is really good. Like, what is it? And he's like, where'd you get this from? And he literally got it from, I believe, a trip to Africa. So like he had it with him because of that. And he was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's like, he's like, I can't find this anywhere else. And he's like, well, can I borrow them? He's like, you have to, if you borrow, you got to give it back to me. Like, and so the whole episode was about him trying to get Moby to admit that he took those CDs, never gave it back to him, and became absolutely famous from these CDs.
He ended up making a dick.
Yeah.
I heard Fatboy is actually
done after that.
The nicest guy ever, but a huge cokehead. That's all. That's all I heard about.
So Moby was actually on that podcast when they talked and talked it through to try to figure out what happened. And he's like, I just didn't know that I had to give them back to you.
He's like, well, technically,
I called you and left you multiple voicemails.
He's like, I gave you 15.
I need my CDs back.
I gave you $15 for the CDs.
I don't understand. Why not just copy them? Or he just didn't want them out there.
Back in that time, you couldn't rip. You couldn't rip CDs. He came out in 96.
Yeah, and
it wasn't there.
He just bought, it wasn't something like, "Oh, I'm going to bring it back." He's just like, "Oh, let me borrow them."
Just got
never
started.
gave them back. Yeah,
what a jerk.
Yeah,
that's a jerk thing to do. I had a friend who did that with I let him use a video game.
And he became famous.
And he became not famous. he was an asshole. So
he just didn't return your shit.
Right, exactly. You know, you let someone use a video game, and then he let me use his Game Shark. And I never got
Game Shark, or like the Game Genie.
Game Genie, yeah.
So I have a story about a book that I always lend out, and for everyone, buy the book. Anytime somebody says, "Can I borrow this book?" I'll read it and I'll give it back to you. I never get it back.
What book?
Well, there's two actually now.
Why do you keep buying them? It's almost like you buy them to give them out.
Wait a minute. Are you saying there's technology to? I'm just kidding. So this was back in the day, when Borders was still open.
Borders.
And you could still buy this book on Amazon because I looked it up yesterday. Because I was like, whatever. What volume are they on? So the Guide to Getting It On.
Okay.
I think they're on their 9th volume. Now, when I first bought this book, it was the 3rd volume, and it was about 3 inches thick. It's everything. How to give head, how to finger a girl, how to go down on a girl, how to have amputee sex, how to have
I think you've mentioned this before.
This book, every time I lent it out, I never got it back.
That's the context that we needed. Why would you ever give that or get that book back?
Because I trust my friends.
Okay.
Obviously, we're not friends anymore.
Correct.
Because I'm hanging out with you guys.
Because they stole your sex book.
Yeah, and then the other one is The Rum Diary.
Sex is more important than you.
The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson, which is the prequel to Fear and Loathing.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Every time I loan that book out, never get it back.
So to my point, stop buying it.
Book?
Stop buying it.
Well, it goes to the estate of Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, so you're supporting?
Yeah, because he always said a dead writer makes more money.
I believe that.
And he killed himself. He made more money.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty grim.
He was 67. And he took a 44 Magnum to his head. Are you Hunter S. Thompson fan? You just went,
Yeah, because we talked about this.
Okay, that's cool, but I want to relive conversations.
Okay, fine.
That's going to be so fun.
All Ernie hears is edit.
No, so what I'm thinking is, I'll just cut out all the actual sound effects.
And then just
so
put
that
them
we're
in.
reacting. No,
Yeah.
not even putting them in. Yeah, we're just
silent. You're so funny.
I can have way more fun with the tracks this way.
I want pasta.
I
want pasta.
It's cool.
They don't have pasta at White Castle.
They have waffle and chicken. Have you ever had their waffle and chicken sandwich?
Is that an only morning thing?
Eat it. No, it's fucking God.
It's on the menu all day?
Yes, all day, every day.
Do they give you honey?
Yes. Oh, no, actually, slow down. There's honey already on the chicken. So it's already in the batter. It's good as shit. And guess how much it is?
$2.
$1.
Yeah, $2.
Okay.
$2.10.
Okay.
Oh my God! So
Indiana,
one thing that made me feel old is right now the McDonald's has a sale going on.
Right now, you felt old.
Yeah.
Right at this point.
It's a 2 for $6.
Yeah, and you're like, do I have $6?
And I remember being a kid, it was 2 for $2.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
It was 2 for $2. I was like, I remember, because that doesn't even sound like a good deal.
Yeah,
it's like 2 for $6. What the fuck?
What kind of meat is in this?
I can get a foot long from 5 for $5. Was it 5?
$5 footlongs?
No, 5 for $5 was Arby's.
Yeah. Arby's.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they had their roast beef?
Who has 4 Wendy's? What is
the $4
Did you guys
biggie bag or whatever it's called?
I'm gonna age all of us. Did you guys ever go to Shoney's?
That sounds familiar. Was it a buffet? No.
Yeah, it was a buffet, but it was like Ruby Tuesdays would be on that side of the mall, and then Shoney's would be on the other side.
Maybe once.
Shoney's.
I do remember it though.
What about Showbiz Pizza?
Showbiz Pizza?
Yeah, Showbiz.
Oh my
God. Also
God.
known as Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
Oh, Showbiz? I'll tell you a fun fact about me. Not about you or
Got it.
you.
Got it.
So it was my 10th birthday. I lived in Kansas City at the time. Blah, blah, blah. My aunt, we were at Showbiz Pizza in Kansas. It's funny, actually. It's not a fun fact. It's just funny. So I was still pooping my pants because I didn't want to miss anything. I shit my pants till 40.
What?
Anyway, I'm just kidding. So
I don't understand where your brain is at right now.
What is going on?
Do you guys remember the bowling ball game where it was on the track and you had to push it and you had to get it in there?
Yeah.
So I was doing that with my Uncle Jim. And he had to lift me up because the ball, it wasn't giving me the tickets or doing anything. And I made it into that little thing. But I shit my pants. So when he lifted me up, just fucking nose to butt at that point. And I had a load in my pants. I was 10. I'll never forget my 10th, 11th birthday.
I'm sure
9th.
No one forgot those birthdays.
I don't know. You want to call Uncle Jim right now?
What in the world?
Yeah, I shit my pants because I was having too much fun and the kids. I was having fun with the kids because
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I was an only child.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm looking at you differently right now. I'm definitely judging.
Do you remember when
my
dad left me?
That's not making me sad.
I didn't
for
have
you.
a dad.
That's not making me sad.
I didn't
for you.
have a dad.
Why were you shitting your pants that old?
So you're saying you didn't shit your pants?
Holy shit! The last time I shit my pants was I was a fucking baby.
You were fucking potty trained and never sharded nothing.
Again,
shenanigans.
Maybe at 3 or 4.
Bullshit.
I couldn't tell you, but from my earliest memory, we'll just start there.
Your
my earliest
when was
memory,
it?
maybe 3 or 4.
I was 3.
I've never shit my pants.
Bullshit. So from 3 to now.
God.
So
Ernie,
40,
have you ever shit your pants?
40 fucking years from now, you've never had
Nate.
an oops.
Nate.
Never had
never.
a miss.
Okay, but that's
never.
You never had a miss to your underwear.
Never.
Shenanigans. I'm calling bullshit.
Fine.
You comment.
I'm pretty sure if that would have happened to me, I would have had a cool story to tell about it.
Yeah, you probably no.
It's never happened
You're
to me.
not saying
and I'm not going to say I
because it's not a
wish because
cool
I wish
story.
I had a cool story.
Okay.
I'm good on that.
We're arguing.
Oh my
First
God.
of all,
disgusting.
I don't believe her.
A shart.
Fine.
A shart is not shitting your pants.
No, it's not. It's just misting
a shart is not shitting your pants. That's different. Shitting your pants is like you got a full on load.
Fucking
you know what I mean?
I was 10. I had a full on
That's
load. Let me tell you another story about shitting my pants when I was 10.
I can't, Nate. I can't understand.
So because
6-year-old, maybe. I'm having so much fun. I forgot. No.
If you shart, that's one thing. Like I said, you might just feel like a lot of pressure in your stomach, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna let some of this." Oops, that happens.
And then you're straight legging it. At
right?
That point.
Yeah.
You don't want to bend too much.
Hopefully, you can get home real quick. But if you full on shit your pants, that means that you were holding it, waiting. You were I don't understand that.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense to me.
So I was 10 and I waited for that moment where I was like, I think my uncle may lift me up after I do the bowling ball game. I may shit my pants, but let me hold this because I want to shit right in his face. That did not go through my head.
No, I don't.
I shit my pants way before, so I had the mountain.
You're making it worse.
No,
you're making it. No, you're making it. I promise you, you're making it worse.
It was molded to my butt cheeks.
Oh my god. What else?
You could
what else?
pull it off my ass, and that's what that. It was like an imprint of my butt cheeks.
Okay, so
it was a mountain.
Again, when
I have a deep crack.
That's different. That's different. And I would say,
I don't want it.
If I was like, it's happened to me where I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way home, and it's a race against time.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
But what if that time was let up?
And
what would you do? And I've thought about that at 41. What would I do right now?
Why would you let it get that bad?
Because
why are you?
I work hard. I work hard.
But if you know that that's an issue for you, then why wouldn't you say, "Hey, I should probably make a pit stop to this grocery store"?
But I can't do it because I got to do things. I got to make sure that hits. I got to make sure this happens.
I'm sorry. I don't think that anyone has too busy of a day to not take 3 minutes out of their time to take a shit in a toilet as opposed to their pants.
For example.
Come on, man.
I got home at 8:30 yesterday. I didn't take one piss.
Is that an accomplishment?
Right.
For me, yes.
Why?
Because I didn't let it go. So I still got it.
I would worry more about the shitting and less about the piss.
So I took a piss, and that piss was like an hour long. Like, it was just like, oh, I can't stop peeing. It feels so
you couldn't
great.
walk to the bathroom physically.
It was like I took
a piss that was an hour long.
I had
how much would you
football
weigh?
in my bladder. Like, I was like this.
Long.
I was like this.
Okay, but you're not supposed to hold it that long, Nate.
Yeah, like that's not good for you.
For people,
wait a minute.
You could like
turn toxic. There's something that
that's called septic.
With. It's septic. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Dummy cars. Funny cars. That's
so,
what they're called. So you've never shit your pants. You've never shit your pants.
I've sharted.
So you shit your pants.
But no. Again,
it's not a full shit.
Yeah, well, you did.
It's like a section.
You had a whole load.
Yeah, I was 10.
So what, man? That's too.
I
that's
remember
too late.
plenty of things at 10 years old.
Going on 32 years. Going on 32 years ago. 32 years ago is the first time that I made the mountains out of my poop, and like the turd just fell, and it was just bloop. It was. You've never done that? No, me neither.
Can I ask you a question? Where did you get that cookie?
Yeah, it looks like mountains. She just pulled it out of like a random.
What the? Are you a cartoon character?
Bacon and cookies.
I don't understand. You pulled out bacon earlier. Now cookies.
Yeah, she's just like.
What other food do you have in there?
She's like Mary Poppins. She's gonna pull out a lamp pretty soon. It's gonna start getting dark. She's like, "Hey, I brought a lamp."
Yeah, I'm waiting. No, a candle. Yeah. And it's already lit.
She's like,
a candelabra.
A candelabra. She fucking puts it out right on the table. I don't understand. I'm a fat dude.
And you don't even have bacon.
And I don't have bacon in my pockets.
Yeah,
like you're the worst kind of fat dude.
Yes.
Next podcast.
I'm not living right.
Please do this. Hey, oh shit.
Just a drumstick.
Yeah, oh my god, that's a great fanny pack of bacon. Nate, you are brilliant.
I'm mad at you for this.
We'll call it fannykin.
And I'm kind of mad at you, but I'm definitely mad at you.
Why is it kinda?
Ever since we talked about this on the podcast, I've been seeing them fucking everywhere. Goddamn fanny packs. And
it's a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I see it on everybody's goddamn hip, and they're all trying to be stylish. They're like made out of leather. It looks like a little purse. It's like, come on,
those
man.
are the worst. The best ones are the windbreaker material.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
fanny packs
especially in a bright color. Like
fanny packs are
lime
ugly.
yellow.
You got your pit vipers
lime
too?
green.
All fanny packs are ugly.
Do you guys know what pit vipers are?
That's a controversial stance, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Do you guys know what a pit viper is?
What's a pit viper?
I'll Google it for you.
Okay.
Pit viper glasses.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
What do you mean?
Fanny pack of bacon. What?
Oh.
That seems like a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Pit vipers.
Okay.
So.
Do you need a mullet with that?
Yep.
Yeah, you have to have a mullet and an eye rock.
Comes equipped with a mullet. The minute you put it on, you just hear near.
Oh, is it? It doesn't show you the mullet because you can customize it?
Well, the minute you put them on, like around your ears, it just shaves your head.
What?
That's why they're called pit viper.
Those are coming back too.
No, and
mullets are coming back.
Few people I ran into.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I see I'm at the point, but my mullet's up front. Like my long hair is on top.
Yeah, I do kind of the same thing. We have like the same.
Yeah, we do. Basically. If I shave my size and cut it down, same haircut.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love you, man.
Oh,
Pit Viper. Hell of a company.
I don't think I could sport those.
Yeah, but they did tests on them. They're actually like safety glasses.
Okay.
So like you take a bullet.
So if you're working outside or something like that.
Yeah, you're welding things.
They're good for that. Welding? No, I don't think so.
No, yeah, no, really. Pit Viper. That's why they're $120.
Wait, you can use those to weld?
Yes.
Because
I feel like he's just making that up.
I don't know, because my dad's a welder. Well, my dad's a welder.
Oh,
I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
You can't look at it. With those glasses, you can't look at it. No way, man, because you'll get
They're
that
pit
fucking
vipers,
little...
man.
You keep saying that like it's like, pit vipers. Duh. Yeah, no. They're a welding company.
Why do you think they're called pit vipers?
Duh. Like you're welding in the pit.
Where does the viper come in?
That's a snake. You're just like... I
don't know how people can have snakes as pets.
Don't get into marketing.
I am a madman. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just be like, here's my idea. Get a snake. Pit viper.
Pit viper.
Get it?
Yeah, just fucking every meeting you have, just have a viper.
Just throw it in there.
Just kill one person.
Oh my God.
Every meeting he goes to, he has the glasses on top of his head and he ends it with boop, pit viper.
Like, I can weld.
You guys have to go with this.
I can weld.
I still don't believe you.
I don't believe me either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, hey, listen, I come from a long line of welders.
Here's what's messed up. I come from a long line of electricians.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you don't know how to plug stuff in?
Wait. Didn't you see how I overloaded this circuit?
Is that why the lights were going dim?
Yep. Oh. Yep. Every time we turn this on, it's like, ooh. Mm-hmm. But the box is over there.
I love that sound.
I can just trip it and we're back on. Just kidding. So welder, electrician, what was the trade that your family always took on? Like majority of your family. Like, I mean, that's kind of work. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. I like that one. So
no, seriously.
I tried alcoholism. It sucks.
It does.
Yeah,
it's very
horrible.
Expensive.
You spend your paycheck.
Yes.
Like in a day.
There isn't really any returns on that.
I know. And then like the next day, it hurts.
You said you tried?
What?
You tried alcohol?
I tried it. It didn't work.
Okay.
As I'm drinking right now.
Doesn't believe you.
I think it's an extended try.
I'm still trying to get this alcoholism everybody talks about. I don't have cirrhosis yet.
Yeah, I got nothing.
My liver has wrote my congressman like 4 times. Like
I can't live in these conditions.
Yeah, can't do
it. These are like not up to code.
You need to change something or I won't vote for you.
Maria's a little disappointed with that.
It's always double. Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
It's so disjointed.
What happened?
Everything.
Quit talking about my joints like that.
Who has a joint?
Obviously, you guys need another one. Oh, yeah.
Audio joint.
We're no sense of direction. I'm Nate.
I'm Ernesto.
I'm Maria. You're sad that I'm here.
We can't use that as the intro.
Yeah, we can.
No, because
how do you want to use it?
Because you're hitting all these sound effects.
You're on.
This is Maria. Ernie's quitting.
Do you quit? No, you got to poop.
Okay.
He doesn't want to shart.
That's the responsible thing to do.
It is to go to the bathroom when you feel
so
fart.
that you don't shart or shit yourself.
Yeah, but say you're standing in that bathroom and you're like, I don't have to shit. I feel like it's a fart.
Why would you?
But it's a wet fart.
This is why I've never shit myself.
But
I never take that chance. I just sit down on the toilet. The same energy that it takes you to stand in the bathroom.
You do. That's
you
what
just
you do.
sit down.
Yeah, but this is how I look at it. Is if I'm standing in the bathroom to fart so I don't offend anybody, I'm sorry, but I'm going to fart in the bathroom and then walk out. I'm not going to sit down and take down my pants. That's too much work. Because now I got to tuck in my shirt.
You know what's even more work? Figuring out how to leave someone's house after you shit your pants.
There's two options on that.
That's disgusting.
You can continue with the party or you could go home.
This guy.
There's only two options. When you fart in the bathroom, to not fart so the smell doesn't get to anybody. I feel like leaving is an easier option. I feel like farting to not shart is too much work. You got to clinch. You got to do all this stuff.
What are you talking about?
This is way too much.
You got to think about it, though.
It's too many words right now. Too many words are being spoken about this topic.
So you know how like when you fart and everybody's like, oh, go to the bathroom. It's like, why would I go to the bathroom just to fart? Just a fart.
To be polite.
I'm ready to Grubhub White Castle.
Why do we have to be polite? It's a fart. It's a natural function of just saying that you cough in front of somebody.
That
it's
is
offensive.
impolite. Thank you. It's the smell that's offensive.
Who said that?
Okay, so
our noses.
Yeah. The
English.
We've evolved so that bad things for us smell bad.
Wait
Farts smell bad.
Have you smelled a vegan's fart? It's horrible.
Exactly.
Great.
The fart is what we're talking about, not what they eat.
Stop farting in front of people.
It's disgusting.
A vegan
it's
rude.
Fart could peel paint off of a gym locker.
Okay.
It's hot.
Oreos are vegan.
Hydrox are vegan, not Oreo.
No, Oreos too.
Wait, hold on. No one said Hydrox. What's Hydrox? You know Hydrox?
No, I don't.
You know Hydrox?
I feel like yes.
They're the generic Oreos.
Yeah.
It was like
that's kind of what I had in my like context clues. I was like,
you've probably had a Hydrox. It just no one pointed it out to you.
There's the Spanish version, the Mexican version of Oreos. Those are pretty good too.
What is it called? Oreo.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, I don't know what they're called. But that was
cookie sandwiches.
Because my aunt would go to Mexican stores growing up, and she would just buy the stuff from there. And I remember being like, this generic bullshit. But now they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, Oreos actually still uses cream. Hydrox doesn't.
Yeah, you could taste the difference.
Yeah. Hydrox was like...
It was very oily.
And very like
which
processed.
Which one left like the kind of film on all
that
over
one.
the
Hydrox.
inside of your... Yeah, okay.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, wait, hold on. I remember when I was a kid, I'd eat a cookie and I was like...
Mm-hmm. You're just making me hungry because now I'm thinking about peanut butter.
Wait, we were talking about Oreos. How's peanut butter going to this?
The sound that you just made that sounds like someone's eating peanut
butter. One of the fattest things I ever did.
Fattest things?
I just like saying it that way.
One of the fattest.
When I would eat Oreos when I was a kid, I would just throw them in there and let them drown.
Yeah.
And it would make like this cake at the bottom of like cream and chocolate. And then I'd get a spoon.
That is brilliant.
And then I'd eat it like that, and they were just saturated in milk. You know what I mean?
Would you put it back in the fridge to let it soak up so that it's cold?
I actually
I mean, it doesn't take that long. I'm not a sweets
person, but holy shit, that sounds amazing.
It doesn't take that long.
I'm a sweets guy. The minute I start, everything's gone. That's got sugar in it. Like cookies are my weakness. I love cookies like you wouldn't believe.
I don't buy that stuff because I know I'll run through it.
Exactly. That's why I don't. And then I'm like, ooh, the double.
And I'm the opposite. I buy it and then I'll eat like one piece and then it's just there until it's bad.
If you and I live together, gone. Gone like 2 days.
I when I was growing up as a kid, I used to I could take down a sleeve of Oreos like nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying Oreos because that's my cookie.
That's the way to go, man. And Chips Ahoy.
I only like the thin ones.
Chips Ahoy and milk.
Right.
You know Mrs. Fields? Is that the type of cookie company? They have those huge ass fucking chunks of
and you can make
or no, Amos? No. Is it
Famous
Amos?
Famous Amos. You know he's like bankrupt, right?
Oh,
Amos,
sad.
actual. He put too many people in his company and they pushed him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So his cookie's being made and he's making no money.
That sucks. That should never happen. There should be like a law.
Capital America.
You know, like you make something and it's yours. You always get a little bit of money off of it, just no matter what.
I think they bought the patent.
Well, I mean, if they bought it off of him, then he made his money.
Yeah, but he spent it all. He ended up on Shark Tank.
So that's his bad. I don't feel
Anyways,
sorry for him.
So Chips Ahoy, pretty good on the.
No, the quality of Chip Ahoy's has changed over the years. I feel like it's kind of worse.
But it's like cardboard.
Every time I
haven't had
like
one in a while.
empty. That's how
milk and cookies. Chips Ahoy breaks off. And then it's like in the bottom of my cup. So like at the end of all of it, it's like, well, there we go.
Yeah.
But they're still good. And they
really love you some sweets.
They get soggy quick. Quick.
And you know what?
That's why I'm saying cardboard. It's and it's
the cool
so
thing about that
light.
though is that the milk kind of takes on the taste of the cookie.
And you're like, same bad.
Yeah, it's like cookie
I'm
milk.
lactose intolerant, so it's like I have to go in with like warning, like.
Why don't you just drink Lactaid?
I do.
Oh, still bothers you?
No.
Okay then.
He's just staring at you.
Do I question what you eat?
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp?
I don't question your.
I love that cereal.
I hate to say it.
I could eat that dry.
They came out with the churro.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Tell me it's delicious.
It's fucking amazing. And when you just pour and it hits it, and then when you get towards the end and it's like still like a churro.
That sounds good.
But it's a little sog into it. You're just like, I can't stop eating you. To the point, if I start one bowl, like I will have like 3, and then the box is gone.
Mm-hmm. That's me with chips.
I'm boring. Yeah, I feel like I'm boring when it comes to cereal.
Really? Well,
growing up, I loved Golden Grahams.
You must masturbate a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have no urges.
What is that?
Because of Kellogg.
Oh, no. I did. I went through a phase where I was eating nothing but cornflakes.
Cornflakes, but do you put the sugar on
sometimes, top? Not always.
And then you get to the milk, and you scoop it, and it's got like that hard spot of sugar, and then you're just like, oh, milk and sugar.
When
so good.
What is there to you? Do you like crunchy or soft?
Either
cereal.
I like it crunchy in the beginning and then soft by the time I'm at the
end. I mean that's
every cereal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Both.
Do you try to finish it before?
Are you stroking your phone? Like what's happening right now?
I found a thing that I read before, and I want to see
both.
Which one is for you guys. So
I like them hard and limp.
What your favorite cereal says about you?
Mine's Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles?
I
just saw that.
To the end.
Actually, now my favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's so good.
Do you know what they need to bring back? And this will probably, I think Ernesto will know this one. Hey, what are you doing over there? Nothing, honey. What are you eating out there? Nothing, honey.
I hated those commercials.
That was my favorite cereal.
I hated those commercials.
The cereal was good. The commercials were good.
Yeah, no, the commercials.
I hated those commercials because it didn't make sense. You don't say nut and honey. You say nuts and honey. There's an S in there. Fucking god damn it.
So if I said,
nuts and honey,
what cereal do you like?
Okay, and why would you make it sound like that? You could say nuts and honey instead of saying nuts and honey.
Well, whatever. Advertising.
I hated it.
I remembered it for the rest of my life.
Hey, Nate.
That's true. It got to you.
You're the life of the party. And you... Now, that applies to you now. And you want everyone to join in the fun. You bring people together with your bubbly personality, which is reflected in the bold flavors and bright colors of your favorite cereal. Plus,
that's so crazy.
You know this cereal's perfect for way more than milk, and you're not afraid to get your do-it-yourself on. What was your favorite?
Is it now?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Oh, I said Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh, I thought you said nut.
That's probably not even in there.
I thought you said Golden Grams.
Golden Grams was when I was a kid.
How about...
If you could
do you guys remember
s'mores for breakfast,
honey
you totally
smacks?
would. You're reasonable enough that you hold yourself back at least every once in a while. And for those times you don't, you yell YOLO. You're all about living in the moment, and you know that it's the little things that can turn a ho-hum Tuesday into the best day ever. So go forth and conquer the day, you little ray of sunshine, you.
So the YOLO thing, whoever says that is an idiot.
What's that? YOLO?
YOLO?
Yeah. It's stupid. It's like, shut up. I don't want to die.
Did you say Honey Bunches of Oats now?
Now.
What about nut and honey?
You're level-headed.
I have to go pee-pee.
You've moved on from sugary cereals with prizes, but you don't have the steely resolve to go sugar-free.
Yeah.
Am I going to crack a tooth on this? Granola. You're relatable and approachable. And darn it, people like you. If
All right, so...
If you couldn't hear, it sounds like something's frying. I'm fully okay.
No, like when you said that, an image of an egg.
Oh no, me, I have fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Fried chicken in my head.
No, I got an image of an egg in a skillet. You know what I mean?
Poured over some rice.
No. So you cook your egg until it's fucking solid? What's wrong with you?
It's not good. It's not hard, but it doesn't run.
Okay.
At all. That's disgusting.
You don't like run? I like it when it's like
only
the
with
yolk.
White rice.
I don't like the. God. I don't like the. What's the white part called? Not the yolk. The other part. The egg white.
Egg white.
I'm sure gonna cut that out.
You're gonna cut that out.
All the fucking time.
It.
I make myself look better all the fucking time.
So my favorite is Lucky Charms.
Is it really?
Yes,
that
because I have
sense.
OCD, and I would eat all of the same marshmallows, so that like at the end there was only like all the horseshoes left. I have yeah.
That's weird.
It is. You're effortlessly cool. And the proof is that you liked Lucky Charms way before other people started sprinkling them in cookies, milkshakes, and on top of donuts. I've actually had a donut with Lucky Charms on top. It's pretty good. This cereal's trendy all over again, and meanwhile you're like, did they ever go out of style? Duh. But you won't judge people for being late to the Leprechaun's game. You realize that everybody deserves something magically delicious in their lives, and come on, you're too sweet for anybody to hate.
Anal rape.
Oh, God.
No, I'm just kidding. That's how we always... That's like the marker.
For who, Nate?
That's only for video.
Oh.
You don't need that for audio only.
Oh,
no.
I read that online.
That's not how it works.
They all say anal rape.
No, what you do... No. What you do...
Podcast101.com.
If you're recording on two separate ends, both parties will count off.
Oh. No.
One,
and action.
2, 3, 4, 5, and it lets people sync it in.
Oh.
Sync it together.
5,
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
10,
so
11.
you try to do it at the same time as the other person.
What if you run out of numbers?
Huh?
Just kidding. All right.
And it compensates for the delay.
Yeah.
So
size too.
Just so you guys know how to do that in the future.
Why are you leaving?
Yeah.
This?
So
Yes. What?
It's been fun.
No.
Has it?
Yeah.
Has it really been fun?
It hasn't.
Did you come over here and be like, man, this is just really fun?
That was the expectation.
Oh.
When I got here today.
Let you down.
That may not have been what have happened.
Yeah, but whatever it is, what it is.
I remember my first podcast.
Yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff.
What if we branch off to other podcasts?
Well, I tried to make that happen for you, Nate, but
I know. Sorry.
When are you coming up on their podcast?
On what podcast? The wrestling one?
Yeah.
That's a no-go.
Yeah.
Why is it a no-go?
It's been disbanded.
Really? They're done?
Good.
Yeah. One less
competitor.
We win.
Yeah, no.
There could only be one Highlander.
In a world.
In a world of podcasts. This November.
The podcast with the most likes wins. That's what it is. We need to get on that like status.
Yeah, we have that one listener.
The
in the
one
Outback.
person. Yeah, that's it. She's cool.
Yeah.
No. In Australia.
Yeah.
Australia.
These stupid Yanks.
Is that what they sound?
Yeah.
All of them. They all sound like.
Why do they hate Yanks?
That guy
they're
sounds
Australian.
like.
Why do they hate us? It's not like you're talking about England.
What's Fraser's brother? Niles. That's who that sounded like right there.
No.
Niles doing an Australian accent.
You have to say like crikey. You gotta talk like Crocodile Dundee.
All right, show us how.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm really good at British. Scottish.
Let me hear your British.
Hello. That's Wales.
That's pretty good though.
Hello, Governor.
Wow.
Sweep your chimney, sir.
This is
This is
what you deem pretty good. Hello, Governor.
I was trying to be supportive.
It's like that Cockney accent.
Be supportive.
Thanks.
It was pretty good.
He was really excited. He thought he was doing a great job until you said that. Then he's just like,
hello, Governor. How are you?
Yeah, you're like yelling at him.
Crikey.
And now you're back in Australia.
Oh, they're the same. To me, they're the same.
You know who else tried to be supportive with me?
Who?
My dad.
Oh. We got it in. Right at the end. That was a bell ringer right there. But please follow, subscribe on the social medias.
We're on all of them.
We're on all of them. We're, doing our thing there. If you have any ideas, drop them in and comment, like, and subscribe. Really, that's what it comes down to, right? That makes the biggest difference.
Yeah. We can be the only podcast left. That is the contest.
This is my favorite part of the podcast.
The Highlands.
No, when you guys try to convince people about the social media.
We're begging them.
Right. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Because you get so serious and melancholy. Guys,
please.
Please.
For $1 a day. You can help young Nathan.
Oh my God, it's my favorite. I love it.
For $1
a day, you can adopt this.
You can adopt this podcast.
Poor Indiana boy.
Tell your friends and their friends.
Let's do
to follow us.
And they'll
let's create. I have an idea. Let's create a
GoFundMe?
No, and adopt a podcast. So it's like like a highway.
Nate, you're a little late on that. It's called Patreon.
Oh, sorry.
That's literally what that is. No, yeah, I mean,
thought I had something, but had to ruin it.
It was a good idea.
Do you know who else ruined my dreams?
Just being supportive.
My dad.
Can we go get chicken nuggets after this?
My dad
I don't think we can
afford
afford them.
Yeah, my dad was going to give me chicken nuggets. He just never came home.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe he went to this McDonald's and he's still in line.
Still in line.
The robot McDonald's.
41 years. Yeah. They remodeled it, rebuilt it. He's still in line.
No, I think we should get actual real wings. Let's go to a wing place.
You got the dubs and the stops.
I guess that's not.
You got the dubs and the stops and the wings and.
Yeah.
You know.
On the Twitters and the tweets.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But you're doing it for wings?
On the faces.
I want shrimp from Hooters.
Don't forget we're on the faces and the Instas.
Hell of a company.
Yeah. Even though Instas and faces are the same company. They don't. Our audience doesn't clap long. Right now. Yeah, like they don't clap long. They're like
know,
pretty like yeah.
They know that our time is limited. It's important.
Yeah. We're not gonna have like 20 minutes of just people clapping
that's
for
like,
everybody.
Yeah, that's like
that's our like last episode ever.
Nine of our followers right there.
That would be funny if people actually caught on to that and they were like, you know what, this makes me feel better. It makes me feel like they're being supportive.
They are all 9.
Hmm.
Because we're in the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guys. Ones of fans.
Well, I just want to say I'm kind of disappointed in Twitter. We had like 120 Twitter followers, and then they were all born and got deleted.
They all got banned?
Yeah, so we're down to like 23 likes.
That's fine.
Yeah, like we lost 100 likes or followers because they were all porn bots.
Or maybe
but they're people too.
Maybe we
porn bots.
Maybe we not share that.
They're porn bots.
Maybe we not share that.
Well, I mean,
maybe all those girls just disappeared off the face of the planet. You never know.
I
you never know.
Yeah,
they could be
just
sleeping with the fishes,
or they could have just deleted their Twitter.
Whore.
So.
Oh no.
I want a charcuterie board.
Okay, I'll give you a piece of wood and.
No, I have one. I mean, I want a full one.
Like made already.
Like yes.
Because you're hungry.
I am.
Oh, like charcuterie.
What if you had like a McDonald's
Go
charcuterie
to
board, like
Region Ale House.
cheeseburgers?
How do you say that in French?
Nougat.
Charcuterie.
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 Yeah, they just become arrogant about you and your meat and your charcuterie.
You and your meat.
Hey, no, are you there when Roger... Wait, is he married to his secretary yet? Don?
Are you ruining this?
I'm just kidding. He's got many secretaries. Come on. Where are you at?
Did you just really ruin this for me?
No, I didn't. With Roger? He's the white-haired. He's a blue hair.
Oh, not his Okay, when you said his secretary,
okay,
she wasn't his secretary. She was Don's.
What are we talking about? Can we not?
And then
he married Don's secretary.
And then he goes,
not.
He's like, get her out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do
And then
with
he
her.
said something about like, has your wife seen her yet? She's really pretty.
Yeah. Just wait. It gets more interesting.
So maybe I will watch it.
Interesting.
It's actually pretty much
there's a lot of good looking
Do you like
people on that
smoking?
show.
Do you like drinking? And do you like sex?
And do you
And
like
none of those.
advertisement?
women being treated very badly?
Just like in the 60s.
I hate that.
You know, it's his favorite time of the
year.
It's when America was great.
Good time of the year.
Jesus.
Good time of the year.
That was my favorite part of that episode. Me and you caught it when he's like, I wish I lived around that time. Me and Arnie just look at each other. Oh, fuck you.
Not like-
Well, of course you do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would never hit a girl.
No.
And that's not what we were talking
I would.
about.
I would never.
I believe in equality.
Oh, yeah. So if they want to fight you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's fine. They'll probably whoop my ass, some of them. Some of them can.
Because you just cower.
Yeah.
You're like, no. Stop.
No.
Flailing away.
But they grab hair and shit.
Yeah.
And they'll fucking...
No, I just couldn't do it.
Have you ever been in a fight? A fight? Like in high school? Or
Not
anything?
like a fight, but you know, a fight.
You know, a fight. Not a word fight.
I've wanted to...
Like a fight.
A
I've
fist
wanted
fight.
to fight 2 people in my whole life.
Okay.
Spunky.
And it just never happened. That's just not...
Okay.
Is Spunka...
It's not my thing.
Wait. You wanted to fight them and you had the opportunity to?
Oh, yeah.
But you decided not to.
She had brass knuckles.
Yeah, why? So one,
It was in front
it
of
was a very, it would have been in an extremely inappropriate place.
Like the Boost
funeral?
Mobile, the Boost Mobile store.
What at a funeral?
Yes, I'm not kidding. Of all places, why would you guess that? Yes, I'm not kidding.
Because that's the most
inappropriate. And it was the daughter of the person whose funeral
died.
It was. Yeah. It was my best friend's sister, and I wanted to fucking
Why
choke her out.
Why?
She probably still is, but she was the biggest piece of shit. She was just like a horrible human being.
That's funny that you're like...
She kept making my best friend cry, and she was like really being shitty to her, and I just wanted to beat the fuck out of her.
I thought it was
like, ha, your dad died.
I thought it was
your mom died.
Usually when fights break out, it's in front of a Boost Mobile store.
I'm done with you. And then the other one was my younger sister.
Way to do that so I can't edit it out of the podcast, asshole.
Yeah, you can. I got my own track.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I got my own track.
Have you?
Yeah, I got into fights. Yeah, a couple.
Me too.
I got into a fight in grade school where it was like an organized fight. Like it was like a ring.
Gloves.
No, it was MMA before MMA.
Scripts. Everybody had scripts.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah. Slept with my girlfriend,
and then you start dancing like West Side Story. Yeah. So you were just in theater class. That's all. That was your fight.
You did the beat it scene.
Yeah.
With the knife tied.
Yeah.
And your hands tied together.
Oh. we screamed at each other like Dancing in the Streets, David Bowie, and right in each other's mouths. I think it's considered the worst music video of all time.
It starts off with him literally like Mick Jagger just dancing
in the street.
Yeah, and then David Bowie's just in a room dancing, but in the room.
That sounds like magic.
No.
Have you?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, good.
I was like, come on,
just making sure.
Kids.
Just making sure. No, I met someone who had never seen that before, and
they didn't have cable.
I corrected it. I go. This is the worst video of all time, considered.
I don't know. There's a lot of bad videos.
There are a lot of bad ones, and one of them.
Did you like Rocket?
Probably
by Herbie Hancock.
A Michael Jackson video was actually one of the worst.
Which one?
Before he became a creative genius.
Are you talking about Off the Wall?
Where it's just the strobe lights behind him. And he's just dancing the whole video.
That was
and
the
then there's
70s.
and then one of the backgrounds is like, it looks like, is it like
it's like lasers,
gumballs or something? Like there's just different images, very weird.
He was a genius back then.
Images.
He didn't write his own stuff back then.
But
he was like a dancing.
Get enough.
He was a dancing genius, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like you saw like his footwork. If you watch that video, it's like I want to do some of those work because just.
Do you know that he had like 3 or 4 solo albums before? People think that
most people do. And then when they turned into the Jacksons,
what?
They took the 5 away, and then they became the Jacksons. Later in the 80s.
Because some of them got
when he burned his
kicked
hair.
out of the
Pepsi commercial.
He burned 5 hairs.
Do you think that's when he started learning how to scream? When his hair was
Oh my God.
Ow! Like that. Ow!
Are you still playing that joke? It was on In Living Color.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. Was it? That's awesome.
It was, what's his name? The Robin. He's the guy who did, what is it?
Tommy Davidson?
Yeah.
I thought Tommy Davidson was Michael Jackson.
Sammy Davis Jr.
I just referenced In Living Color the other day. Because I like that. Do you remember that other character that used to take stuff out of her? Yeah.
No,
it wasn't Wanda. The waitress, and she used to be like, "Let me see what Mama got for you." And she like, if somebody needed ketchup, she'd like go in her. Take out. Yeah, that was good stuff.
Or the one gossiping neighbor. She'd be like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." She would tell you all the dirty secrets, and she'd be like, "But you didn't hear that from me." Like
that was such a good show.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Like early Wayans brothers.
Early Wayans brothers.
And
you had
sister.
Jim Carrey on there. Jamie Foxx was on there.
Jim Carrey. Remember what was his character with the pigtails?
No.
Wanda was the workout
Jamie
one.
Foxx.
The workout one was
Svetlana or something like that. It was a Russian name.
Was it?
Yeah, it was something because remember she used
Fire
to laugh.
Marshal Bill.
She used to laugh like
man,
a
that
horse.
show was so good.
Yeah, he'd even do the mouth.
That was great. That was probably one of my favorite shows.
Wanda was good
because
she always was dating something skinny.
The really skinny dude, Tommy Davidson,
and like Jamie Foxx would just manhandle him.
Yeah. What was
Good
the
stuff.
name of Martin's neighbor?
Shaniqua. No, Shanae.
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 Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
I remember just going back to In Living Color. There was this one joke that I didn't get when I was a kid. You know, it was this girl. She's like, "Oh, they're at the pool," and she's like, "Oh, I want to go swimming, but it's my time of the month. I don't know if I want to."
Oh, she jumps. I remember that.
You
one.
remember this? And so she's like, "Oh, well, try these," and she like gives them pads, and she jumps into the pool, and it sucks in all the water.
I remember that. And then what's his name? The Tommy Lee guy is just like spinning.
Yeah. He's in like a tube, and he's just. She gets out of the pool and she's like, "They really worked," or whatever.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there like, huh?
Yeah, I didn't understand it back then because I was a kid. I was just like, why where did the water go? But yeah,
you're like, I don't get it.
It's great.
What's a period?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I had to wait until health class. My parents didn't talk to me about that shit.
Why do you think they call it a period?
Because it's a certain time.
What?
Do you know why they call it your rag? Because that's what they used before.
I get.
Yeah, it's a period of time, and every month.
It's your period.
Right.
This is your period.
Yeah.
That you're menstruating. This is your period.
So why not just call it you're menstruating?
Well, it is
right.
called that too.
I have my period. That does not make sense.
Well, a lot of stuff doesn't make sense from the 1800s.
That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying that I want you to. No, I'm just saying. I wonder who came up with it.
Some dude.
Period.
You know,
it's a man.
Some dude. Yeah.
A man actually invented the tampon.
You're actually not even allowed to be in the house.
Yeah, actually, by law, by God, it's a mortal sin for me to be next to a girl during her menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
Correct.
Get out of my house.
Get out of the house.
It's also against
There's
God's law to have mixed fabrics, which I'm pretty sure.
Not at all. This is print. This is like
what?
I have all my stuff.
This is 100% cotton.
What?
Yeah. This is
100% cotton.
This is pre-shrunk. What? I don't even know what that means.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
We shrunk it before you're going to shrink it.
No, this is dyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dyed fabrics.
Yeah.
Nothing against that.
Nothing against that.
My socks, all cotton, baby.
This is 100% synthetic wool.
Yeah.
Synthetic wool.
Yeah.
This is 100% kosher ham.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
Right.
But back to what we were talking about.
The socials.
Yeah.
And the media.
No sense of motherfucking direction.
Hey, can't say direction.
And for us. Hey, no sense of motherfucking. You're back to no sense of motherfucking.
Yeah.
Dirección.
You guys should do like a Spanish
Say
show.
it in Spanish.
Dirección.
No sense of direction.
Señor.
I don't know how you would say
Right?
that because you have to. It
Direction
doesn't mean,
of sense.
Sense is not.
Right.
It's not. That's not.
What would you say that your 5 sentences
I'm trying to
were?
I'm trying to think over here. But
if you have no sense of direction,
because you wouldn't.
like what do you guys call your
We
senses?
would just say no tienes dirección.
A todo mundo.
Sin dirección.
Sin. Yeah.
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 Sin.
We'll go with that. Yeah, so follow us on the socials, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Please tell your friends. Please, guys.
Please, God.
Yeah.
This is how we get bigger.
We have rent to pay, and we're not even getting paid yet.
Right. You don't have rent. Oh, shit. I mean, we all have rent. Yeah.
We all have rent.
Yeah, we all have rent.
Don't
rent.
tell them that.
God damn it. Now they'll know that
they
you
know
live in a
he's
wealthy
homeless.
estate.
Yeah.
Oops. We went opposite direction.
Yeah, we really did. We really
Well,
did.
it's all those wool socks
Exactly.
they keep getting. So they help me out.
Is that why you're starting a socks and
yeah,
because you keep getting them for free?
Yeah, because I have my own sheep.
I get it.
Because I'm a herder.
That makes sense.
So from all of us here at No Sense of Direction, Sin Dirección, I'm Maria.
I'm Nate.
I'm Ernesto.
Are you?
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
Okay.
My mom still calls me.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Earth. Wait, did you? All right. I thought I heard anal.
Oh, God.
Oh,
but
my
you said
God.
hey now, didn't you?
That doesn't even sound like
I
it.
mean...
No, that's not what I said.
Tomato, potato.
Okay.
I mean, that's...
What were you going to ask me earlier?
What? When?
You said you had a question for me.
I don't know. We got off on a tangent. I'll text you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because you said it was about sex, weirdo.
Oh, no. Now I'm back through the door.
Okay, thank you.
Because we were talking about things and blah, blah, blah. And this is completely off everything.
Okay.
Did you, I guess, I don't know. Like, are you into that?
Into sex?
No.
Yeah, I love it. We've talked about this. Okay,
Yes.
That was a super easy question.
Yes.
Well, no, like not sex. Like, are you into sex?
Are you into it?
My neutered dog is into sex. Like,
I mean, that's
it's
what he was gonna say. Are you into it? My
anal.
neutered dog.
Like, is it anal? Like, do you like anal?
Oh.
We
Ever?
talked about
Yeah, she
this.
said
Did we?
that, yeah,
I keep forgetting because I think
No, you keep forgetting because you're obsessed with it.
No, the reason
You
why
are. No,
Yeah,
you are.
yeah, you
love
are.
anal. You love talking about anal.
And you even say, like, I love interrupting conversation to say that.
to say the word anal.
And then I'll even say that to interrupt that.
Okay, anal. But
See?
anyways.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
No, all right. So mark it down. What's the date? September.
19.
Nope. We don't put dates on anything. It's just September.
Oh, you guys are fucking
Weird.
killing me.
Hey, look.
Because you're referencing the day you're fucking talking about last week.
We're kidding because I know that he has to.
Look, you get to edit all those.
Or he
No, that's fine. That's easy.
You get to edit all
That's
those,
not.
brother.
That's not that hard. It's literally the same. It's literally the same. All I gotta do is like go in and like it's gonna be
Cut it out,
it's gonna be so nice. Yeah. I don't even cut it out. I just flatten it. Just
good investment.
well, we could have done that with this.
True.
This had that option the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah. So
I should probably read more manuals.
I should have done it.
Yeah,
I'm the one doing the editing.
Like, wait a minute. What's that thing do? Because, I mean, actually, if you think about it, if we go remote, we could just take that one with.
We can even
win-win, you know?
If you wanted to, you could even like turn yourself off, cough, and then turn it back on.
Oh, so are you hinting?
Like, oh man, that's the best.